Hello, Human Flea here, back with another episode of God of War. Where we last left off, if my past self will unpause, we were being attacked by Squishy's second cousin, 3 times removed. That branch of the family really just went to hell. Also grew 2 extra arms, which makes this fight a little bit more interesting, because as you can see, he can attack with them. I don't understand why he does thing where he walls you in with his arms, because literally you can hurt the walls and it'll hurt him. He's literally just giving you more areas to attack him with. Oh. Halos are usually good. For them, it means death. Pull, pull, pull. One thing I have to say about this game is I really love the blood splatter on Kratos. Oh! Drop the roof on him. I really like the blood splatters on Kratos. Like, it looks pretty vicious. Like, oh, he just went through an actual battle. But for some reason, I thought he was about to punch him. Oh, it spits mini ones. Oh, God. Okay, so just keep hacking and slashing. Really is abusing the fact that he has 2 extra arms. Why didn't the first guy do this? Oh, oh. Okay. Just keep attacking. Or take a moment to pour stuff into the blades. Ooh, they're almost actually ready to be upgraded. Okay, come on. Just keep attacking. Keep attacking. Oh. Because it didn't work. Because it worked so well for him last time. So now we collapse both of the buildings onto him. Really? In the middle of the battle? Right, so as you can see, when you upgrade the blades, their looks change as well. It now has some extra, I think it's serrated areas, as well as those weird black veins going along them. The more you upgrade them, the more powerful they'll look. I love that. Like, at first I thought the weapons was kind of bland, but when I saw that, like, realized, oh, it'll get better and better the more I upgrade it. Oh, that made me appreciate it a lot more. Because that way, when they look cool, I can say, yeah, I've earned it. I've killed so many people, I got enough blood orbs to make my weapon look this badass. That's one thing I love about video games, is like having like all the upgradable / customizable stuff. Like when you get like an upgraded weapon, like you actually use it a lot and you upgrade it, and then it's like it looks better. It's like, yeah, I earned this. Okay, so now we're gonna go kill the cousin and stab 1 hand, stab 2 hands, but he doesn't have hands. Oh well, let's just stab him entirely. And once in the face. And he is suddenly separated from the rest of the Hecatoncheires. Which is weird. Like, look at the bottom of the hand. Or the wrist, whatever. Suddenly separated. I guess that makes him the second cousin 4 times removed at this point. Ugh. Fun fact is, I don't know if I mentioned this already or not, but I did play this for a little while with one of my friends. I got up to this point, but I never made it past the gate with the eyeball above it. I remember because when I was at this point, I brought it up. Some free extra blood orbs. And a little story about why the Hecatoncheires is a heck of a big prison. If I'll hit R1. Hit R1. Hit R1. There you go. You get a cookie pass, Flea. I always have to stop myself because I almost say my actual name. Well, then again, I said it in the last recording, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I just spilled my water bottle all over myself, so that's a great start to this. Aegean the Hecatoncheires. This is just the first thing you kill in the game. It's nothing big. Except something that's extremely ginormous and the size of a friggin' mountain. Just... Am I done here? I feel like I would have read that by now. Past Ryan. Move on. It's okay, you can live without the wall. You do not need it anymore. Just go. Go. I know it's in the next room, and that's a lot more interesting. Go. Now I can't help but wonder what the hell I was talking about the first time I went through this. Because apparently it was something rather important. I think it was talking about, like, oh, how the hell do you turn a guy into a prison? Like, literally build a prison out of the first person they captured. Yeah, first person they captured. That is just, yeah. How would you feel if you had all this stuff running through your veins, your body, your muscle, your skull? Look what they did to the guy's head. They just freaking hollowed that thing out. Kept the face, but they hollowed the entire thing out. Okay, what the hell was I talking about the first time I went through this? Because I really have no idea. One thing I kind of noticed, well, this is me because I already know what happens later on. It's because, his weapons are just completely white whenever he throws them. I kind of question that because later on in the game, when you actually enter the flashback in this, which I'm guessing comprises most of the game, you actually do get a certain, well, I guess it's kind of like a weapon upgrade. But I'm wondering if the whiteness is just some form of better upgrade for them, or not. One thing I kind of say that I'm actually kind of disappointed about in terms of you guys watching the video. I know there's not a lot of you, but I just kind of had to get this off my chest. Now I unpause. But kind of disappointed at how fickle you guys can be in terms of which videos you care about. Because I look at my video statistics every day. Like, just not much, just looking at my video views and stuff. If it's not a Disgaea vid, I get little to no videos relative to my... Little to no views relative to my usual view count. That is not good. Even the 1 year anniversary video, which is actually pretty important for me. Important landmark for me, and yet no one watched. Meet your end. Right, because there's no way there's 5 other games coming on after this. So yes, here you get introduced to dogs, which you can just kick into the giant grinder. Really easy kills right there. But in the meantime, we could... Right, before we went to the grinder, there is a secret chest up to the left. Always check for the hidden chests. And that one where there was no actual way to climb up there. Unless I missed something, but who knows. Rise, Kratos! Rise and meet your fate. Or get stopped by 2 arms. Or a bunch of dogs, which you could easily kick into the grinder. Or just as easily throw off the platform and kill them instantly. Or kick them into a group of other dogs and throw all of them off the grinder. Seriously, this is literally just hitting the same button over and over again and killing everything without the risk of being hit, because you're vulnerable when you're throwing and killing stuff like that. But unfortunately, the challenge of this area proves to be a lot more difficult after I raise these 2 arms. Yeah, mash circle. Oh! One thing I should know about the arms is that they will gradually fall back. As you can see, like, it's slowly moving, so there's a bit of a rush, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing that big. See, look, I still have plenty of time to get up. Going up, Kratos. Oh no, it stopped moving. Luckily, it stopped just before the destroyed segment that we could easily climb up. But first, I have to put down a few dogs. Okay, let's see. Slashy, kill. Slashy, kill. Oh, that's it. I was just about to get into the chant. And when you start climbing, that starts going up. One thing I found about this area is that it's pretty unforgiving. Like, you have to be really quick in terms of the moving and the jumping. Because that gear, although I may not look at it right now, it will catch up pretty quickly. I found this part to be actually pretty unforgiving. And, yeah. Died the first time. Was it the first time I died in this playthrough? I think it is. Hard to remember. There you go. Climb, Kratos, climb! Like your life depends on it. Mostly because it does depend on it. One thing I'm kind of excited about is the fact that, well, I'm almost done my first year of university. Do you guys... oh, I died twice. This may not mean much, but for me, yeah, it's kind of important. As well as the fact that I'm going to be back home for the next 4 months until September. So, during that time, I'll be back home with the PlayStation, being able to record. Hopefully I can get my co-op plans to begin. Because I have some other friends that are actually closer, literally within walking distance. I think I have to walk further to get to one of my classes, to be completely honest. So what that means is that I'll be able to record with him more easily, and hopefully I can start some of my other series, because I really want to do co-op Let's Play. Because you can only think of so much to say when you're playing by yourself. You better make this one, you son of a bitch. So yeah, having a friend along will definitely make things a lot more interesting. Oh, a message. Almost didn't see that there. Well, apparently I did, or otherwise I wouldn't read it. Yeah, it's really weird talking about my past stuff. And I might as well bring up one of the weirdest things that I feel when editing is, whenever I'm watching, like, my footage of me and this Gaia, and it's, like, they say something, and then I hear someone say something in one of the text speeches, whatever, and then I'll say something, and then I hear my, oh, the hecatoncheires, and then I hear my recorded self say the same thing. It's always like, oh, what? It just feels weird, like, having me say something. Oh, also, if you're under 18, yeah, you're probably gonna enjoy the next. Holy crap, that is just scary imagery right there. Look at that thing. The hecatoncheires. So, if you're under 18, you shouldn't watch this next part when he enters the house, but you're probably gonna enjoy it. Oh, come on, just get in the house already. I already built it up. Get in the house. You wanna know why? Because it's a whorehouse! Literally. Wouldn't be a God of War game without a sex minigame.
Kratos? Oh, the gods have rewarded us. Glory to Eros. He has given a champion. I'm champion.
Yeah, if you want to seduce Kratos, saying glory to Ares is probably not the best pickup line. This is one thing I never got. Like, I think I just saw him kind of smiling right there. Well, who wouldn't? But I always wondered, like, why he has the sex minis, because he's really heartbroken about the fact that he killed his wife, and yet he just, you know what, it was older times, who knows what it was like back then. This seems too good to be true, but wait, the ring. What the? Oh my god, it's a trap. And another fury.
I will take care of this.
Right, because you take care of me so well before by freeing me from my prison. Oh, God, I have a feeling something extremely bad's about to happen. But oh, I'm just upgrading. I thought that was cutting me off. Or it is, but I guess we'll see that next time. See you guys later. Bye!